to say something and finish the ones I have been talking about those women. You have no right to talk about me or discuss about me in my absence. I am pissed because the way I was treated. Is it how to thank me? Without me, there's no meeting. I know how I take my time. Calling when I'm calling you guys. Do I ask you if you're a slave or not? You see, I have already said it. I stand in my word. The way I was treated. And later on, you felt. I will stand up and say something. You felt exactly what I told you happened. You guys are using your own hall and compare Arab Royal Hall. I said Royal Hall. You forgot that they have gas station. In case if they don't get if they don't get money in their hall, they can dip their hand and get money from the Kennedy C so that you keep it, hold it in your hand.
I can look at it once.
Hold it. Imagine a little of that. Just to hold something. I told you they have some other things they do in case if they run out of money, if nobody come to rent their hall, they dip their hand in their what they have, gas station, anything they have, and pay in order to keep the hall. But tell me what you guys have to keep the hall. Because I knew, I have already calculated that the money is not enough. Some of you guys is big, but it's too small for the kind of business you want to. Invest the money on it. What I said, I voiced my own opinion. It's my own opinion. And I have points there. Is it why she says stupid? I'm not stupid, you are stupid, later on you fell. You don't have no hall anymore. You run and went to bankruptcy. The first meeting in history that went to bankruptcy because all of them acting like a fool. What I told them is a good advice. I knew the 50,000 is just for 5 months and that's it. And you will put money to make the hall look good. Is it not what I told you? Before you even put money to make the hall good, you see that 50,000 will be little. It's not going to be enough to start the business. You pay the first month as to keep and the security deposit. The money is already finished. The 20,000. What are you going to do? And those women they pay monthly dues is not even it's nothing to even take care of water. Cost, talk of anything. I told them as the experience, I have business. My dad is a businessman, my mom is a businessman. I knew it's not gonna be enough. And the keeper, they were locked them out in the hall, drove them out. 2 people died in the hall. It's too hot, they don't have money to even put air condition. It's nothing, it is I've never seen something like that. And exactly what I told them, they don't have money to keep the hall, they went bankruptcy. It's a lesson they will learn. Had they known, they listened to what I told them. And it was busy since that they will take money and go to Nsukka to do something. I said, no, it's not Nsukka money, it's not your money. If you want to do something for Nsukka, maybe you use your own money, not our money. That's when she gets angry and they wasted their money, squashed their money in the hall. Did they wear Helen Okonko want to slap? I don't know that we slap. Me and her exchanging what she just sneak and do to act big, you know, and they start crying like a little child under the floor. Because I'm not the kind of person any woman will do something and get away. If those women knows me, they will never try what they did to me. I'm not the kind of person. Hey, it is more than hot. Hold it, Kenneth.
Mom, it can still record you though.
Hold it. I don't want it to fall. You have to show all the
I'm
way
looking.
it's supposed to. You can't be looking. Hold it. It's not heavy to hold. Hold it. I'm not going to stay on. So the reason why I'm saying it is Cordelia, all of them, Leo, all of them. Tell me any human being, all of you that acting like. Tell me any human being that is holy. None of you are not holy wage at all. You guys are what? All the ones that are using me to be gossiping in this yesterday. If I open my mouth and talk about you, the ones that we are agent will start running away from you. You know me now. All these things is because I'm not there. And as well, you guys are good in talking to somebody behind my back. If you know you're a woman, talk in my front. And you see how I will counterize and hold you guys to whole stage. Regina said, no, they made the meeting. She's spoiling the meeting. I'm not spoiling the meeting. What have you done to those women? Nothing. You stole their money. You are the first person, me and you, who fight quarreling in that meeting. And you are guilty. Or if it's somebody else in a jail, mess with the crowd as a husband. The executive was busy discussing it. The very day they brought it in the meeting. You take what a time of lobby the hand down wide. You now fight again with the enemy. But instead to give you shot up, he had to make one back home. Nobody have but over that. Kunu yar atomi no unu ikpa kwa make na meeting na. Mbengwa shunu ke ihe wuti nchoke. Ngwasha mi ihe. Abanke bo tuno gwa abanke bo obso gwe katura. Who are you and who born you? You have no right to isolate me in the middle. I did not commit a crime. You saw her, she left her seat and came to my sleep. Instead of you to tell her, even a did, can't even control the environment, tell her don't go. The whole executive tell her don't go. But you the one that will start looking for her through a problem. Instead of to tell her, because she's the one that left her seat and came to my sleep, you tell two of us. So that the gym, you guys will fulfill Patricia, telling Patricia to go start a war. And I told you at the job for KJ Parewa insult. I don't want an illiterate, a Jew man. Undo oboji, you catch I talk one head down. If you know the kind of woman you man, you'll be bragging at your woman. I have already won useless senators. That they started in the meeting, they are meeting Ebanere crayfish, African stuff. Nke Chris Ezibo na ro. Ebe de start and kanka ro senator and senator. I have already won the whole senator. Jackie, make sure you hang around with your husband. All of you with that dirty neck. Men they use Gary. When they go and do this 2 years program, crash program, not they think there's something they're not. Umumbe catch kote one or bochi. Why you need the rape one? Umumbe Arubusho and Aruna are dying a chicken. When can I know no chair foot match? I control their husband. I am not your husband, you control. You don't see me running around the house and doesn't know I know what is happening. The place I went to school, I don't need to. Have you ever migrated to see me migrate? Watch it. Have you ever seen me in your restaurant? I'm too big for you. I'm too big for you. The kind of school, you know where I went to school? Any man that has money in Nigeria that haven't come to school, you have my school. Anapoli, Oko, you haven't started. You haven't get money. All of them come and pack. So no human being, and we don't take it as nothing. I'm not telling you we are prostitutes. I'm very, very proud human being. Any human being know me, I don't mess around. I'm not a prostitute for fools that say prostitute. And I'm warning Jerry and their group and okay. Miserable life and all kinds of things. Do not touch what I have. I rejected you for a long time. I have finished with you for a long time ago. I have finished with two guys since a long time ago. But they still need my love. I don't care much for you. I don't know if you get through. That's why I personally need to do angry. Have you finished going to bed late? Because you think you go to bed late, you go to bed. Ibarushaka, Ewo Baraka say. Ibarushaka Futeba. Ina Kochagari mother, she prostitute, she Ndaga Kochagari na Kochagari. Where you can win at Lagos. What Lagos will guide. Where you know why you crack where she was, Ujaya Kupani literate. Join way to learn. Aguagun. Oh, you are going to shake for me. Me na she hear the many show edge way to that time I should hear the many should buy him acid deny. Tell you a medical doctor, a white man say, no acid guy one my stomach. Now you so because I talk about so most here. Why you so we show ya have tobarona. Or a poor can say, or see that could open a meeting when they did it. Or get a passion on why ya, or you have not made total God. Do you know me? Hey! A death that will kill a dog will never allow the dog to hear this man. Ejon ma jere ajọ bata be ejo maka aka bia. Unsusu yakara omume na enugu. Because you have never for one day talk in the meeting. I can assure you that I never heard you say something. The same thing applicable to Jack. To hang around. The very day I came to those useless meetings, you see what I suffered. They tore my 2 cars, my 2 Dodge Van Caliber that I wanted to ship to Nigeria. They come into meeting. Oye ke egwada to Hena Stephen esusu here. Oye ewa abia na daru ndo mmadụ na. Mando aka mma ma ndudu be ha kan. Emegide domestic beta chomi kunka na arahu maniru. Ebe ndu mmadụ ma ndu taisi na agba ebe. Tan kwuo mo ihe ha ma mbate ntukuru rahu n'iru. Off on ụtụtụ na ayu mama mmiri n'iru no outside. No mma woman mmiri. But the young get you are here back to serious domestic violence. Oh, yeah, wow, they want open. Jirumu Maya, what open man apart, my I know where to get you get. Or got to walk or got to hot. Oh, my mother, she mom. Mamma, Matani hang a wound over that. They wrote the number at this country. They case you treated. When you're why you want you, no need to repumum bake a batarubu. Unu kirikata daisi amu. Mbeka bokobere mboko. Ogbochi nke happen be na Juma. Ina ejije drug abuse na inu. Keme waskirika ifu mbeka ni betray. Ndu na-eje. Ogwa ka na Regina Nwankwo no corner meeting obo Nigeria. Why ye eje home primary school? Ọ na-eme so mpo. Ani betray. Ya gwago m hanja. Ma Frank mba. Imakwara mbeka ụmụ ya to ka ndụ shoko na ayu nunuta. Na Nigeria. And on a kind injection of maybe. You are not buying a You do what? You be proud of Mbeke. Korea Hanjin. Mbekum why now my weave for people that. One of my weave for Hama he up. And I can't judge a foot on Manuma. Atwaro Maro Toro Fego face now. Opano Poko Brunchire. Oh, yes, Susupana. Unsheji mrano oboda. Many young munu na maro. Na gangi na main road go hit in the main road to get a job. Eme tell me here me oboda na agba my boss. Ndewa na boss yeshi chando mada na ama eshaka. Nke break it commerce bank buje. Nke ebe bi na hard track. Mana church na she ebe ga ebu nka nka. Mgbacha ndị referee ọkwa nka ga. Anu ka ataka ike. Gịnị ka a na-akọ? Dice, ana dice. Akata bachiroz. Atakata agoshi. Oh yeah, Frank bana kanka meeting na he na-eme. Ndu Juma. Obakwa na madu na dice ndu Juma. O we ndu ejimeso onu site. Ashina eje size ndu Juma. Esi ye nda akata je kwa motherfucker. Anara ye chanda akata ma Steve. Ebe. Ye na nda akata na Mexican bi ihe maka eshi. Achọkwa m life threat. Oye makwa Steve ana atu kokoro ka okuko odibo ogwo na ye chinam safe nde ye mo na protect ha ya shiraji mgba na oboda e mechara mbe m ko onye na-egweghị oyi ọma na this country and don't jiri igwe ma eme ibe ga na aga onye na park ku package ma iyi aka mma nyekwara mmadụ ipu obere nwatu ka grey hair ishi ni o we ka ipu nkuru ishi ochi di ishi onye nke bi ogbara shiri fushiri ifu njọ ife kwesị via futu shiri mo gbara ashi ihe na fight gari kita ka aka were ebe na agbashi. Days of manna falling from heaven is gone. Days of gossiping is gone. Make sure you carry your slave ship before to start with. Because you can't carry your slave child. This is looking for somebody as a free bird to carry it for you. That can never be done anymore. Again. Now tanguru carry here tanguru chareba. Frankie Basha Steve for Sokwe. It told my 2 Dutch to fight. You need to see their meeting. Meeting had gave many years without no achieving nothing. Join a meeting hand. I got there without gender. Hamad, what is called agenda in the meeting. All of that. They said they start meeting 5. If You haven't seen nobody there. I'm telling the ones I knew Nigerians we hear and they listen to all this. They do in Africa, they call them African time. I say Africa, which African time? I came from Nigeria. I went to Paris. I used to go to Paris, Enugu guest house. I go to Paris. I am not anti-social at all. I don't come to America to be isolated. I go to Paris, Paris. If I dance here, you will know that I'm happening. In my school, they call me a happening bird because I happen. I don't follow men. There's no kinds of men you won't see in my school. I don't talk to men. I feel more than big. Very proud human being. Says if you go to school, my school, no man will come and do like this because there's no kinds of men that are sorted there. That I don't give a damn. Even my friends know. Come to America, this. Nobody has money in this country. Even an illiterate will be insulting this whole senator. Now here they don't have money. He don't want them. Telling them, you are not a god to that. Let me go one after the other. Just a side question. So, those women, I am saying, as from today, going on, I don't want you to hurry it up. Do not call my name. It's not like I knew all of you. If you want, I can be calling all your names and tell you what you will say and what you won't say. I study a human being like I study school. You guys are good in talking behind my back. You say you will stay 2 hours in meeting. You end up staying more than 4 hours. You never come to meeting early in the meeting. You go to party in this country. They say they start party 10. You go even 3 in the midnight. You won't see anybody. You will say, are they going to have a party there? But late, like around 4 late in the night, you see all of them. Like all of them tested each other to be there in the party. That's not how to do something. I went to Paris in Nigeria. Paris, daytime Paris. The time they said you come, you see, or the party will be packed. So I don't know the African time they say. That's not how Africa does. I don't know, they're working overtime, killing themselves in job. They don't know what they're doing here in this country. All of them suffering, I know there's no job. I'm very, very more than angry. I come to America to better my life, not to sit down and be unemployment. And later on, somebody will carry their dead body looking for me to help them. I won't help you. God forbid. Help you for what? Do you think I'm enjoying suffering? Why should I help you? I'm not going to help you. So just forget about help or favor. God forbid, I'm not going to help you anymore or favor you. I'm not a slave. I won't cover slave shit. And the slave contributed in what I suffering. Teaching a lesson and dealing with. Make sure you teach yourself a lesson and deal with yourself and carry your slave ship. That is the main issue here. Not after teaching a lesson, you be busy. Going in direct way, looking for the person you gossiping. You teach a lesson to carry your slave ship or help you or favor you. It is a shame here. That can never be done anymore. That's all I can say. I mean, for those women, do not call my name. I don't want to